A lot of you have been asking me about the American Express high yield savings account, so today we'll be reviewing it. We'll go over the pros and cons of the account, and I'll also give you some great alternatives to consider in case the American Express high yield savings account isn't right for you. First, for those who don't know, a high yield savings account is a type of savings account that pays a higher interest rate than normal, allowing your money to grow as it sits in your account. Normally, traditional banks like Bank of America, for example, offer extremely low interest rates of 0.01% on their savings accounts, regardless of how much money you have with them, which means you earn close to nothing for keeping your money with them. While with a high yield savings account, you can expect higher interest rates of 4% or higher, which makes a huge difference in how much money you earn from your savings. For example, $20,000 in a regular savings account can earn you $2 per year in interest, or it can earn you $920 per year in interest in one of my favorite high yield savings accounts. So it honestly makes sense to park untouched cash into this type of savings account over a regular one. Now, the main reason certain banks are able to offer these higher rates is because most of them are online only banks, meaning they don't have physical branches you can go to in person, so you'll need to handle all your banking needs online. So because these banks don't have physical branches to maintain, their expenses are much lower, and they're able to pass on those savings to customers in the form of higher rates and low to no fees. With that being said, it's important to know that interest rates on a high yield savings account can change at any time. So the interest rates we talk about today may be different when you go to apply. Now, American Express is an online-only bank that offers credit cards, savings accounts, checking accounts, certificate of deposits, loans, and much more. So let's dive into their high yield savings account. This account has no monthly fees or minimum balance requirements and is FDIC insured up to $250,000 or $500,000 for joint accounts. So your money is secured on up to those amounts. But where this account shines the most is in the fact that it's currently paying 4.3% APY. Now, this interest rate isn't the best compared to what other online banks offer, but it's very competitive compared to what big banks offer. For example, if you were to put $10,000 in a Wells Fargo savings account, which earns 0.15% APY, and the same amount in the American Express high yield savings account, you'd earn $15 per year in interest with Wells Fargo versus $430 per year in interest with American Express. So as you can see, their APY is great compared to what traditional banks offer. Anyway, some other benefits of this account include 24/7 customer service and a user-friendly mobile app where you can handle all your banking needs. Now, although American Express doesn't have physical branches, you'll still have many ways to access your money and make deposits, including mobile check deposits through the American Express app, electronic bank transfers from a linked bank account, wire transfers, or mailing a physical check. Now, one of the biggest downsides of this account is that there's no way to access your money quickly. It takes 1 to 3 days for the funds to show up in your linked bank account after you make a withdrawal, which a lot of people don't like. However, you may be able to work around this by planning ahead of time and transferring funds several days before you'll need the money. But honestly, the whole purpose of a high yield savings account is to grow your savings, not to withdraw and spend that money. Moving on, to open an Amex high yield savings account, you'll need to be 18 years or older, a U.S. citizen or resident with a valid social security number or ITIN with a home address in the U.S., and you must use the account for personal use only. Overall, the account opening process is super simple. They'll ask for some personal information, and that's about it. Now let's quickly go over the pros and cons of the Amex high yield savings account, starting with the pros. The first pro is that the account has no monthly fees, so it's essentially free to own. The second pro is that Amex offers a very competitive interest rate compared to other banks. The third pro is that there are no minimum opening deposits or balance requirements. The fourth pro is that Amex offers 24/7 customer service. The fifth pro is that interest compounds daily on the Amex high yield savings account, so you'll see your money grow daily. And the sixth pro is that the account is FDIC insured up to $250,000. So your money is protected up to that amount in case anything were to happen to the bank. Moving on to cons, the first con is that your account doesn't come with an ATM card or debit card, so you can't access or withdraw your money through an ATM. The second con is that American Express has no physical branch locations, so you won't be able to bank in person or talk to a person face to face. The third con is that there are banks that offer higher rates on their high yield savings accounts. The fourth con is that American Express doesn't offer a sign-up bonus. There are many banks that offer a great interest rate plus a nice sign-up bonus for opening an account with them, making Amex look weak here. The fifth con is that withdrawals take 1 to 3 days to show up in your linked bank account. Although this shouldn't be a problem since money in a high yield savings account isn't meant to be touched, if you're someone who wants fast access to your cash for whatever reason, then this could be a problem. And the last con is that if you maintain a zero balance for 180 days, Amex may close your account. But now, how does the Amex high yield savings account compare to its competitors? Well, I want to quickly compare it to one of my favorite high yield savings accounts, the SoFi checking account, to show you how it compares. For starters, both accounts have no monthly fees or minimum balance requirements, but SoFi pays 4.6% APY on savings balances when you set up direct deposit. So for example, if you put $20,000 in the savings account, you could earn $920 of interest per year, while with the Amex High Yield Savings account, you'd only earn $860 per year. So clearly, SoFi is the winner here. On top of that, SoFi is currently offering up to a $250 sign-up bonus when you set up a qualifying direct deposit, while Amex isn't really offering any bonus. Both banks offer 24/7 customer service and are FDIC insured, but SoFi is insured up to $2 million through partnered banks, which means your money is protected up to $2 million, while Amex is only insured up to $250,000. SoFi also offers no-fee overdraft protection, 2-day early paycheck if you set up direct deposit, a free debit card so you can access your money that gives you the ability to earn up to 15% cash back at local stores, something that Amex obviously doesn't offer. And lastly, the interest in a SoFi account compounds monthly, while Amex's interest compounds daily. Depending on how much is in your account, this may or may not make a significant difference. Overall, to me, SoFi beats the Amex High Yield Savings account because I feel like it offers a lot more than just no account fees and a high APY. I mean, with SoFi, not only do you get no fees, but you'll also get a cashback debit card, a high sign-up bonus, one of the most competitive interest rates in the market, $2 million of FDIC insurance, and a ton of other great benefits. However, you are required to set up direct deposit to unlock the higher APY of 4.6%. So if you aren't able to set up direct deposit or have $5,000 or more in deposits every single month, you'll instead only earn 1.2% APY with SoFi. So in that case, the Amex High Yield Savings account may be a better option rate-wise. Anyway, some other banks and platforms that offer great high yield savings accounts are Discover, Capital One, and Wealthfront, just to name a few. They all have no account fees or minimums and offer amazing rates. I've personally banked with all three of them and have nothing but good things to say. So if you want to learn more about these banks, feel free to watch this video next. However, out of all these banks, the one with the best sign-up bonus is SoFi. So if you're interested in learning more about this bank or earning some extra cash, I'll be leaving a sign-up link down in the description with a limited time offer where you can get an extra $25 when you deposit $100, which may increase your total sign-up bonus to $275. So make sure to take advantage of that bonus before the promotion ends. Now the question is the American Express high yield savings account worth it? Well, if you want a simple high yield savings account with no fees or balance requirements that earns one of the highest interest rates in the market, then this might be a decent choice. But if you prefer a bank with physical locations, better benefits, or some sort of sign-up bonus, you should look elsewhere. I mean, I personally think this account falls short compared to other high yield savings accounts, especially when it comes to perks and benefits, but to each their own. Overall, no bank is perfect, and the right choice ultimately depends on your personal wants and needs. The best high yield savings account for me might not be for you, and vice versa. So my best suggestion is to choose a high yield savings account that best fits your personal situation and needs, whether that's Amex, SoFi, or any other high yield savings account we didn't go over today. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Amex High Yield Savings account and share where your favorite banks are. And if you guys made it this far into the video, comment the word Amex so I know who my loyal besties are. By the way, I've left links in the video description with limited time offers for the SoFi checking and savings account, credit cards, and Rakuten. So make sure to check out the links down in the description. As always, using those links is the best way to support the channel, so it's a win-win. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. That way you don't miss out on any future uploads. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to watch these other ones next. Okay, bye now.